Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. So last week I was talking about my walking challenge that I wanted you to get involved with, and the fact that you've come back this week means you're probably keen to get involved yourself as well. So I just said last week to maybe have a think about some goals that you want to achieve between now and the end of the year, and also to have a look at how many steps you're already doing over the week. So I'm going to use, I have an Apple Watch and then I have an app on my phone, tells me sort of my activity. So I'm just going to have a look at that. I'm not sure whether it does give me a step count. Might be easier to look at my health app, which is also another Apple thing. So I can see that over the week, average 24,000 per day. Sorry, that is a lot, but obviously my job is to be active, so that's why that is quite high. It says average, it doesn't give me total, but obviously I could work that out. I could add up all of those, but maybe I just want to know the average, daily average. That might be easier. I think Fitbit tells you the total for the week, but it doesn't tell you the average, which yeah, so you'd have to just work that out, divide it by 7. But it's good to know both. But what that means, what we want to do, whether you know your total or your average, it doesn't really matter. But what I want you to do as part of this challenge, if you are involved and you want to get involved, this week I want you to try and up that by 10%. So whether that's, you can focus on doing it 10% more each day, or you can focus on doing it by 10% across sort of the whole of the week. So for example, if I just do we'll just make it easier and say it was 150,000. If that's what I've done across the week, 150,000 this past week, then this week I would be aiming for 165,000. Now, obviously that's sounds like a lot, and it would be, but that would just for me be an extra walk maybe, or making the walks that I do with the dog, making them a little bit longer. So yes, so the dog's looking at me thinking, we can't walk anymore, but maybe we will have to. But if you're doing sort of maybe, if we say 70,000, if we're sort of 10,000 a day, 70,000 steps a week, then we're looking at maybe 77,000 as a goal for the next week. Now, this is only a goal. It's something to focus on. It's something to give you the encouragement to increase what you're doing now, but it's not too much that it's unachievable, but it's not too little that it's really easy and there's no point and it's not really a challenge. But what I would always say is that yes, it's a goal. I'd love you to achieve it, and that'd be fantastic. But absolutely, you do. If you try and achieve it, and actually you get to 75,000, for example, you were aiming for 77, you get to 75 for the week. It's not the end of the world. That's fantastic that you've upped it by 5,000 steps. That's brilliant. It's almost like another half a day of activity. So don't get disheartened if you don't quite hit the target, but you've tried and you've done what you can, and that's fantastic. And then we can just try again the week after next. Don't want to spoil the challenge for you just yet, but yeah, I want you to just give that a go this week. And then if you've got other goals that you're thinking, oh, how do I achieve those then the walking is really good. This is why I'm focused on the walking this month, because it's fantastic for everyone. Most people can get involved with walking. So it will burn calories, obviously. It will work on sort of your fitness and toning of the lower body in particular, strengthening the legs. It's great to be outside, maybe get some vitamin D if it's still nice weather. And yeah, just getting out and about, getting some fresh air and things like that. So just getting you moving, it has fantastic health and well-being benefits. So that's why I'm concentrating on walking. But if you've got other goals that you're thinking maybe you need a bit more help with, feel free to get in touch and I'll give you some guidance on how to progress with those. Yeah, so that's what I want you to start on this week, is to try and up your average daily step goal or step count, or just focus on your weekly step count, but try and keep a track of it throughout the week, not just leaving it till the end of the week, because obviously then your Sunday is going to be a busy day of trying to catch up with any missteps that you've not done. So just have a think about it. Plan your week. Try and be active over the whole of the week, not just saving it till the weekend. And yeah, and then I'll be back next week with the next part of the challenge. So have a good week. I'll see you then.